Welcome back, everybody. We're back on the original logo wall. So, feels good. Gearing up for a banger of a summer's movies list, Fantastic Four started its ticket sales by crashing apps and revealing probably the coolest popcorn bucket in the entire multiverse. Who doesn't want a giant Galactus head? I'm going to read this because I'm not good at memorizing and I don't have a teleprompter yet, so deal with it. Here. Summer Game Fest happened this last week, and there were a ton of really cool reveals, including Hitman and a 007 crossover event. Sounds fun. Atomic Heart 2 was announced, and also along with that, what seems to be an Atomic Heart shooter style game called The Cube. Also sounds and looks really cool from the promotional material they gave us. We also got something called Lego Voyagers, a cutesy little co-op game. But I'll stop talking your ear off. Welcome to Last Week on a Monday. I'm your host, Hot Schmoes. Let's get into this.
Delicious hot schmoes.
They're called s'mores, Buzz.
Right, of course.
Fantastic Four. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this movie. Yes, I have tickets. Yes, they're for IMAX. And yes, my IMAX theater finally has recliner seats instead of the 30-year-old seats that have pent-up rage against anybody that sits in them. I don't have to deal with chronic back pain issues anymore. From the IMAX theater. But Fantastic Four not only looks cool, but had a great moment in, just the realm of cinema. Because when they put tickets on sale, they started crashing applications. The AMC app, the Cinemark app, the Regal app, Fandango, they all started to go haywire for a moment there because people are excited to watch this movie. And that is really important. Not just for Marvel and Disney, because they've lost a lot of money recently. I love Thunderbolts. You guys know I love Thunderbolts. It's currently stated it's probably going to lose Disney about $100 million. So Fantastic Four kind of needs to pick up some slack if they want to not only make money, but also to, build hype for Avengers Doomsday that's slated to come out at the end of next year. And so they have this really important job, not just to make money, but to really impact culture in some way. They're not going to really do it to the levels of Chicken Jockey, I don't think, but as long as they have the ability to do some amount of increase of building hype behind the Marvel brand and the Marvel Studios stories, then Fantastic Four could and should be the kind of the Iron Man 1 of the next few years to get us all hyped for the rest of Marvel and what they have cooking over there at Marvel Studios.
This is amazing.
I tuned into Summer's Game Fest while I was at work. Don't worry, I only slacked a little bit. But I was only there for really I was there for three things. I was there because of Splitgate 2. Their entire marketing team has been saying something big is something big is coming. Turns out it's a Battle Royale mode. I don't know if that's considered a big thing, but it's cool. It's a really unique take on the Battle Royale genre, in my opinion. I play a lot, and I mean a lot, of Apex Legends because I love that game. Splitgate 2's Battle Royale is not at all the same as Apex Legends. I don't play Fortnite, but it's not like Fortnite either. It is its own thing. And it takes kind of that arena shooter that Splitgate does so amazingly well, and just kind of implements arena shooter style gameplay and gunplay and stuff into a battle royale. So you have quick respawns, you have portals, you have good fast movement, and it's a lot of fun. You should go play it, regardless of how you feel about what the developer may or may not have said. It's fun. Gaming should be fun. So go enjoy playing some games.
Nice. No way. Clip capture. Hope you got that.
I did not. I don't have my clip on. Now it's time to take a break for our sponsor, this meme. You know the rules. If it made you laugh, chuckle, giggle, smile, you are now legally required and obligated to hit the subscribe button down below. If you don't hit the subscribe button, then I guess you are now legally required to comment down below and tell me why it wasn't funny. So, yeah.
We are a house.
Hot schmoes.
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
The second thing that I was kind of expecting and was hoping for and actually got at Summer's Game Fest was the announcement of when Arc Raiders is going to actually release. Now, ever since the marathon debacle that happened a couple months ago, I have not been very excited about that game, and I'm just kind of good with pushing Bungie over into the corner and saying, maybe I'll see you later. But for now, I'm focused on something else. And that something else is Arc Raiders. I've watched a ton of gameplay, and although I typically don't love like the style of game that it is, I think I might like this game. So I'm excited that they announced it. It's coming to us October 30th of this year. I'm excited to play this game. The third thing that I was hoping for at Summer's Game Fest, which I knew wasn't going to happen, and it didn't happen, was Battlefront 3. I'm sorry. Like, if you've been anywhere on the internet recently, you'll know that there's been a massive push for Battlefront 3. Now, whether that actually comes to fruition in some form as a new game, or if the developers decide to say, hey, we'll just continue to support Battlefront 2, I don't care either way. But I love Battlefront, and I've been playing a ton of Supremacy on Battlefront 2 recently. There's tons of people playing. It's a lot of fun. If you love Star Wars and you want to play a video game that has the Star Wars brand included into it, go play Battlefront 2 if you haven't. So much fun. It's available everywhere, and I don't know what to tell you. Go play it.
It's been interesting.
Told you.
But we didn't really get any sort of like actual acknowledgement from an official realm at Summer's Game Fest, which of course I was expecting, but we did get EA Play on their Twitter account or on their Instagram account, I forget which one, I think it was their Twitter account. They did in fact mention that Battlefront 2 has a lot of people playing. In fact, for the last couple weeks, we've had upwards of 1 million people playing that game every single day. So, yeah. And EA Play did in fact post and say, hey, Battlefront 2 is the talk of the galaxy. Super cool to just have it acknowledged. The community is playing a game that we love so much and we want more of. Super awesome. And like I said in the intro, we got some really cool stuff out of Game Fest. I don't know how much of this I will actually play, because a lot of it is single player, which I don't really do. But we did get that Hitman 007 crossover event, which actually, like, that's a really cool combo, and I'm excited to see how the community reacts to that. I believe it's live now, so I just gotta go watch some videos. We got Atomic Heart 2 and a multiplayer shooter like based in the Atomic Heart realm. That's what I assume that the cube is. That looks really unique. I've never played Atomic Heart, but the footage that they did show about the cube looked really intriguing, and I'll probably check it out when it comes out. And the other game that I want to just like mention that I was actually really excited to see, because I did play Lego's Builder's Journey, was a game called Lego's Voyagers. It's a little, like, co-op game. We've had a ton of those recently, I guess. It Takes Two really popped off the genre. But it's a little co-op game where you are two little Lego pieces and you're solving puzzles and building things with other Lego pieces. If you haven't played Lego's Builder's Journey, go play it. It's a beautiful game. It's a lot of fun, and it's just a chill vibe. Like, it's super cool. So, and so I'm excited to go see this movie. Now, what did I even say? So, I'm excited for LEGO's Voyagers. So, I'm excited for LEGO's Voyagers when it finally releases.
The Lord is testing me.
And I just want to mention something that I thought was really, really cool from the Splitgate 2 devs. Yeah, I know I talk about this game a lot. I like this game. I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you. But after the bit of controversy that happened at Summer's Game Fest, where they said something big was happening, and then they announced it was a Battle Royale, which, again, I don't know how you can consider that, if you consider that to be a big thing. But the developers did post something in their Discord that I thought was really, really cool. And they basically said, hey, we've heard everybody's feedback. We're going to continue to push our game to its fullest potential. But along with that, we're going to add a bunch of things that the community has asked for, like ranked and a couple other things. But the biggest thing is they said, we heard you about the store. It's too expensive, so we're cutting all prices from here on in half for anything that's in the store, and they've sent refunds to anybody that bought things early, which is just awesome. Thank you, Splitgate, for being like a chill development studio, listening to your fans, and like just being willing to give up a little bit of monetary gain right now to eventually, hopefully, it will lead you into the future as a studio that listens to their fans and listens to their players, that will then yield you greatness. Because if you keep it up, then you'll deserve it.
Well, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Alright, well, I know. Okay, I'm getting close for a second, because I know I've been lacking the last, 4 or 5 weeks. When it comes to the music section of Last Week on a Monday, I say, I'm sorry, I don't got anything for you. Here's the song that I've been listening to. Well, today, that's only going to slightly change. And the reason I say that is because something actually happened that has given me both the music that I'm listening to this week and is kind of a big deal in the music industry, just a little bit, not really huge, but yeah. Jon Bellion. Have you ever heard of this guy? I'm sure you heard this song, or maybe this one, but this guy's a genuine, I won't say genius, but he is really, really important in the music world, and he has had some controversy with the companies that have had him signed and all that sort of stuff for the last 6 years. He finally put out his new album. It's called Father Figure, and I would highly recommend people listen to this. It is a very beautiful album. It tells a really cool story about him having kids and raising his kids and being a new father. It tells some really cool stuff. Now, not every song on the album is what I would consider a banger, but there are a few songs that I do think deserve some praise and some recognition from everybody. So if you're not somebody who listens to an album all the way through, songs I would recommend listening to are Horoscope featuring Pharrell Williams, Why featuring Luke Combs, and the song that I've been listening to the most, which is Oblivious. And I love the sound and the lyrics of these songs. I think that they're very, very beautiful. So would recommend, if you need new music, go listen to Jon Bellion's new album. It's fantastic.
Say that again?
As for the rest of the internet, it's been full of AI sitcoms, generic video ads, and memes about Elon and Donnie T breaking up the family. And regardless of how you feel about the political status of this country, those memes are hilarious. So, don't know what to tell you. And lastly, I just gotta do what I gotta do. As somebody who is here to give you the news about the week and all the things that happen both in the movie world, the music world, and the video game world, I have to warn you. I have to make sure that you are still very, very aware that despite all the good, despite all the bad, nothing, and I mean nothing, is worse than the movie Tombstone. It's the worst movie in the world. Never seen it, never will. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. Love you all. Peace.
Delicious hot schmoes.
They're called s'mores, Buzz.
Right, of course.